Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your in depth reading, and I start this reading by getting in tune with your major energy, and then as the energy flows, then you go deeper into this reading by using different kind of tarot deck. Okay, this is a free flowing intuitive reading, my friend, so please take it as a resonance. And also, if you like my energy, please do like, share, subscribe. That way this video can reach to people that may not do hear it, and somehow those kind of things are important. Anyway, um all right, let's see what we have for you. So you have the Fool, the High Priestess, and the Tower. Aquarius, I'm getting that you are you are taking you are making a choice. Making a choice, and it feels right. In this moment it feels right, even though there is a lot of unknown there that you are getting into, but this unknown does not really scare you anymore. It kind of almost like you are like, bring it on, kind of very warrior kind of energy that I'm getting with this Fool. It's like you are like delving, you're kind of marching into this unknown territory, and you are little terrified, but that doesn't knock down your confidence. you know you are little terrified, but you are also very empowered, also very, you feel the fire inside that kind of pushing you to go to this new route, new decision that you made, a new way of approaching life, a new way of approaching certain situation that you're dealing with, some kind of newness you are honing, and it really feels good to you. But at the same time, there is something that you are trying to leave behind, and this is High Priestess that you hold deep down in your core, that you hold deep down in your womb. It's like almost like your alter ego, that you are trying to leave behind, which is very much embraced by love, sensitivity, feelings. And this is like more of a masculine energy, very masculine energy that you are going towards. And your feminine, in High Priestess, this feminine energy, you are trying to, you're it's not that, it's almost like I'm really feeling like your alter ego, you're creating an alter ego out of yourself. It's not that you're pushing your High Priestess feminine side in, like shoving it down or something. You almost like separating yourself, separating this masculine energy from this feminine energy, almost like you are trying to becoming these two different people, two different energy. And one is dealing with this masculine energy, another is dealing with this feminine energy. And this feminine energy, I'm feeling like there is a movement going on. Maybe you're moving to a different city, maybe there is a physical movement, some kind of physical movement is also involved here, you know for many of you. And then, like this feminine side, you are kind of living it where you are, hold on, it's like, let's say you are moving town, you're leaving your hometown, or leaving some place that you lived a long time, or leaving a relationship that you have been there for so many years, that you've grown within, with this relationship. With this new move, with this Fool, you are leaving this High Priestess, you are leaving your heart. That's what I hear. You're leaving your heart somewhere, and you are moving forward separately, because that's what you feel like you need to do. Because this High Priestess is, there is a lot of unseen emotional intensity there, and you feel like right now this intensity, you have been struggling to balance this too, because you want so much of forward movement, you want to be this confident person, just take action, take honor their words and all that. And then there is this feminine side which is so nurturing, feel based. At the same time, this feminine side and this masculine side doesn't really go well together, and you have been trying to balance it together, because you feel like this feminine side pull you down, and the masculine and feminine side see the masculine side dominate this feminine side, and doesn't want to express, doesn't want to be on its own. So there is like that kind of conflict within, and right now you made this decision to separate these two entities somehow within yourself, and you are kind of moving forward. So there is, but this feminine side is like so intricate to you. It's like almost like you, it's like you're like leaving behind your baby. You're like leaving behind your baby, leaving behind your heart. And it's like, it's not that you don't want, and you want good for this heart, you want this heart to come out and join you, but this heart is asking, why, why you are asking me to come out and join you? How can we just, instead of one sacrificing completely for others to become something else, can we mix together and become some kind of third object? Can you do that? Is high priestess is constantly asking you that, but you have been trying to do that, but you couldn't. So you kind of separating your masculine energy and trying to move forward with that. And the tower, that tower came, the tower is like the reconciling, like reconciling energy here. Tower is saying there is has to be some kind of idea change, perception change here. It need to be happen, some kind of lighting bolt moment, kind of aha moment, kind of eureka kind of moment, kind of miracle kind of moment. And this tower has to come from the universe. There is nothing that you cannot create this tower, Aquarius. This tower gonna happen to you when you are gonna realize how to combine this. And you are going to also realize the technique to combine this, and every technique, we all have different technique to do this kind of intricate work on ourselves, but this tower is telling me that you are gonna, this technique gonna be known to you as per how you can balance this. And when it's gonna come, that's the time it's gonna come. This tower has to come when the universe when the universe is ready to give you this aha moment. Right now you're going with this masculine energy, leaving this feminine energy behind, but right now this combination is not coming together. But the tower, that the only way this can come together and these two can coincide, when there is kind of aha moment come, and you have to wait for that, but you have to look for that, you have to be open for that, to receive this aha moment as well, Aquarius. So keep in mind on that. No matter, I like that you are moving forward, moving forward with this masculine energy. That's good. You have to experience life. If something is, your feminine energy, masculine energy not really gelling together, not really balancing, heart and mind is not coming together, indecision in between, it's like, then you need to, like, go ahead and figure it out, that maybe you need to, I really feel like that you are going to go ahead and you are going to realize that you cannot really thrive. Masculine is nothing without feminine, and feminine is without nothing without masculine. This yin and yang concept gonna, you may know this concept, but it's not yet registered in your psyche. And that the tower moment gonna happen, when the tower moment gonna happen, you gonna register that how yin and yang is important, and nothing, one is nothing without another. That concept gonna come together, not as a theory but as a sensation in your body, when you feel like, yes, now I feel it. Before I knew it, but I don't know how to feel it, but now I feel it, how these two energy coincide together to make me a fully expressed human being that I am. That's the thing here going on. So, and then we got, let's get into animal spirit. We got these two. Oh, sorry. Oh, we got these two and these two. Yeah, so look at this, the firefly in reverse and the camel in reverse, camel in upright. There is a lot of wisdom, Aquarius. You are very spirited soul. You are very spirited soul. You know exactly what you are doing. It's not very unaware decision you are making, and there is a sense of sacrifice. There is a sense of heartache there. You don't want to leave your feminine behind. You want to keep it, you want to carry it forward, but you just don't know how to carry this heart in you. At the same time, be this explorative, be this individual, and really be confident out there. You just don't know how to balance that. But this fire inside, your spirituality is inside, is very, very there, but you are not listening to that right now, because you feel like camel is something, you are very stable, you want to build something with the fire. It's like It's almost like, you know, wherever you are going, it's gonna be deserted, it's gonna be dry, because you are leaving behind your heart. But you want to survive there. You want to survive in that dryness. You want to survive in the desert. You want to survive with your little water that you holding in your, in your what is that called, the organ, on your back or whatever. You wanna survive. You wanna push it. You push your boundary in that way. That's why they're full. It's like a complete uncharted territory that you are getting into, because you need to, you have to, you feel like you have to. But then it's, okay, yeah, but you will feel when you're gonna be there, you will feel this. You will miss this. You will miss this emotional spontaneity, this sense of love. Fish is like, for me, it's like a page of cups. Page of cups, like this inspiration, in emotional inspiration, spiritual inspiration. You are gonna miss those. Yeah, I feel like you may also have a lot of Capricorn. You are gonna miss that, how to be dedicated to one goal, and really building it from the scratch, really putting your heart and soul in, because you are leaving your heart somewhere, and you are going on a journey which gonna be dry, which gonna be deserted, but you are very inspired to do that at this moment. But there, this missing and longing gonna come, is gonna follow up with you. And I feel like when this gonna come, that's where the tower gonna come. Right now, you don't, not necessarily, you feel sad that you have to leave behind, but you don't feel the missing component of that sadness, the missing component of your emotion, the missing component of your ability to build with another person. So that's for a better goal, for, like that kind of Capricornic approach. Like, you haven't missed that, you missed that. You are sad that you are leaving behind, but that component, when this component comes, that's where the tower gonna kicks in. This is a very, very, I'm like, you don't know how much I'm loving this. Okay, then look at this, the sacred union. Universe is saying that, this, all this thing, when this gonna happen, when the tower gonna kicks in, what's the result? The sacred union. This is the sacred union between you and yourself, between your feminine side and your masculine side, between you, yin and yang. You don't have to go on a dry journey to leave your heart behind, because your heart and your mind is not on the same page. You don't have to do that, because that torturing, that you're trying to be a camel, because that's where you got. That's you did not get a ocean, you did not get a forest, you did not get a mountain. The universe is right now giving you a desert, and you don't know how to survive in there. So you like, okay, I'm just gonna be a camel, and I'm gonna go through. And in order to be a camel, I don't have much of water, so I cannot carry the high priestess within me, because then it's gonna take so much water. I don't have that much water. I have little bit of water on my back that I just need for survival. I cannot nurture this high priestess with that kind of atmosphere, that kind of weather. But you are gonna miss that. What you have to, then you are gonna see that you don't have to be in the desert. You don't have to be in the desert. There are gonna be ocean that will be given to you. And that's where the sacred union comes in, when this, you can combine these two. And it's also, I feel like, this combining you with you and yourself, you are also gonna combine to some, a person that you love. It's a union between two people, two lovers. At the same time, it's a union between a lovers, between that we hold within ourselves, this is that kind of union he's talking about. But right now, you are given this desert, and you are making sure that you survive there. You are just surviving right now, and it's very, and you are taking this bold approach towards it, because it's new. Okay, let's see what else. Look at this high priestess again. King of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords, but it's kind of came Ten of Wands, sorry. Kind of. Okay, and then Five of Swords in reverse and Three of Pentacles. Okay, let's get into this, Aquarius. What I'm getting with the High Priestess, I feel like there is a, your inner being is watching you. You are very aware of your heart's need. You are very aware that you are abandoning your heart. You're very aware that you are abandoning a love that you deeply cherish, deeply want to be with. You have all this knowledge, Aquarius. You are no fool, and neither you are fooling yourself. You have acute awareness of your own being, where you are right now. And it comes right under the Fool. You are taking action knowing that what you are leaving behind. You are taking action knowing how it's affecting you. You are taking action knowing, but something is telling you that what you got, you are in the desert and you can only choose one over another because you don't have that much to give. And you are choosing your masculine side here. With the King of Swords in the reverse, right under High Priestess, and your heart is telling you, and maybe that's why you moved on. Your heart has been telling you that you are being harsh to it. Your heart has been telling you, like you're this High Priestess, wherever you hold these feelings, emotion, your intuition, everything, your feminine side, it has been nudging you, it has been asking you, don't be so harsh on me. Accept me. Don't push me around. Don't put me under the rug. I am you. I am a part of you. Accept me. But you have been constantly, you are aware of their pain. You are aware, of their struggle. But your action is always very cutthroat when it comes to your heart. And Three of Wands in the reverse, right under the Tower. I feel like you have been waiting for this Tower to come. You have been waiting for this, to some kind of miracle, some kind of aha, some kind of eureka moment to hit you, so you know that how to combine these two. Because you are not happy to leave one behind, but it's like almost like you have to do the devil's job here. And I feel like right now where you are, Aquarius, you are not looking for the Tower moment. There is a sense of giving up on your inner self. There is a sense of giving up, that you can combine your masculine and you can balance yin and yang. That hope, that confidence in oneself, that yes, I can do it. You have been doing it, you have been trying it, you have been patiently wait for it and firing your passion inside, but now you feel like, no, I need to go. I cannot wait anymore. This Tower not gonna come. But I cannot sit in the room and trying to battle between this masculine and feminine two ideas in my head and body. I need to move forward. That kind of masculine force is coming. So you are giving up on this and moving forward with the Fool, even though you're acknowledging where you are emotionally. You are acknowledging your feelings, but you are not taking any action towards it. And then the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is telling me that it came right under the Firefly reverse. It's telling me that, holding this spirit to, no matter what, I'm gonna do it. Once is like that, right? you know like hauling ass, like, okay, okay, I'm gonna do it, do it, do it, do it. You are trying to bring this thing for so long. You are trying to bring light into the darkness of your heart for so long, and it broke your spine. It felt like you are giving everything, but you feel like this light is there, but somehow this light is not pushing you to move forward. That's why the firefly is in reverse. If the light is there, but light is not pushing you, light is not hot enough to move air, light is cold. How come light can be cold? You don't understand that. You hold light, but this light is cold, and you have been trying to do all these things to lit it up, to lit it up, but it just somehow you feel like you are in the dry land with the camel. But look at this, like the Five of Swords and Three of Pentacles. It came right under, like the sacred union. I'm feeling like, Aquarius, this union gonna bring some kind of very harmony. I'm getting peaceful harmony, constructive. This Capricornic energy, like building. Three of Pentacles, Capricornic energy is coming back in your life, building again, building that you care, building from where your heart throbs, building that you truly nurture. That capacity, that capability will come back to you with this sacred union, and all the headache, all the pressure, all the tension, all the responsibility that you have to fix yourself, or this mentality that you have to fix to begin with. You are complete to begin with. All you have to do is accept. This kind of things gonna come back to you when the sacred union happens. But it's gonna go through a phase of you truly longing, this building, you truly longing this emotional fragility, you truly longing this emotional mobility to move, to shape changes. Water is the only, like where shape changes and you can see it. That ability, that longing needs to be there. That's gonna clear out all your tension, all your burden, that you have to do everything on your own. And this tower gonna come. I'm telling you, even though you don't believe it right now, you're moving on. Great, move on. This is the time. If you feel like you need to be dry, let it dry. Things will come back to you. Water will fetch you, because this three of Pentacles is there. Okay, let's get more card. I'm just, yeah, okay, I was just deciding whether I should carry forward with the same deck or not, but they told me use this one. Okay, we have again the Ten of Wands and Seven of Swords in reverse. It has not been a very smooth journey for you, I can tell that. I'm not, it has been a struggle. It has been like a lot of work that you are trying to do to bring this thing together. Knight of Swords right under the King of Swords. Okay, oh my god, Justice and Emperor. Emperor in reverse. A lot of Aries energy here. It's like taking control over oneself, over one masculine nature. Okay, Page of Wands in reverse. One more, and then we're gonna go with and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm gonna get one more for Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, Sagittarian energy. Okay, Aquarius, let's get into this. So we got 10 of Wands and 7 of Swords in reverse. What I'm getting, Aquarius, that listening to your emotion, listening to your inner call, listening to your intuition has been very, very tiresome on you, had been very exhausted for you. You want to do that. You want to do that, but because of this desynchronicity between your masculine and feminine side, listening to feminine side has been very, very difficult for you. And something that you have dealt with, maybe a relationship, I'm getting a strong sense of relationship intertwined in this whole energy, this connection or something that you truly, truly desired, loved, devoted yourself. Had you knew that in order to really go inside, the only way to go inside through heart, through this feminine side, but in order to access that feminine side, it had proven to be an extraordinary load for you. Somehow it just, Seven of Swords in reverse, your energy, Aquarian energy, it's like, and you did not want to do any kind of shortcut. You did not want to do, maybe you did on the surface, you did a lot of, maybe the way you communicated, it felt like a shortcoming. The way you were there in the relationship or with yourself, it felt like half-assed. But you know that you never wanted to do half-assed job. You gave all you could in order to really bring this together. But somehow, what I'm getting here, Aquarius, that in your heart you knew that you have given everything, but when it comes to action, when like how you feel and how you act, there is a, like when you come to action, it failed a little shortcoming. It's failed a little shortcoming. And the Knight of Swords here, somebody, I feel like this is not your energy. Somebody came and told you that your intention is all very good, but your action is somehow not as dedicated as your intention is, to really bring this together, to really make your heart work with it, and somebody told you with a very, it was truth, but it was also cutting. It was truth, but it was also cutting. And I'm also getting that this came, like, and because, it gave you some clarity, but at the same time, I don't know, this whole thing kind of made you act more cold towards yourself and to this person. Because this Knight of Swords, that information about your own way of doing things made you aware of yourself, but at the same time you did not need that analysis of your own self from this person at the time, even though that came is a blessing in disguise, because that propelled you to take certain kind of look into yourself in a much more deeper way. But at the same time, it irritated you. It created this kind of King of Swords kind of reverse energy, and you constantly started stabbing your heart through, so that you can, like, and by stabbing your heart, you are stabbing this person and connection as well, because those are intertwined. And I'm getting that Three of Wands right under, like underneath Justice and Emperor. And you feel like that the only way to be just to yourself is not to take action towards this Three of Wands, not to take action towards this Tower. You kind of let that tower be on its own. When universe gonna give me, universe gonna give me, but I cannot bring that tower on me by myself. You had been trying to do that. You had been trying to create a reality that will bring this masculine and feminine together, that will bring your heart and mind together. But you realized that only way you can be just to yourself, only way you can be fair to yourself is give yourself slack, cut yourself some slack, and not take the authority, not take the initiative, leadership to bring something that is not in your hand. So you are letting that weight go. You are keeping that tower and putting it out on in the universe. When you are gonna give it to me, I don't know. I don't think you are talking to the tower in that way, to talking to universe pertaining to tower in that way right now. But you are kind of leave it there, because Emperor Universe, you wanted to bring justice. You are burdensome. Two Ten of Wands here. It's like a lot of burden. Page of Wands in reverse. You realize that when you are so burdened, no passion can come out of it. No passion can come out of it, no creativity can come out of it, no inspiration can come out of it, because you're exhausted. Your energy is consumed by this battle to bring it together. So you are like, you know what, I know I'm not getting inspired, so I need to go on a dry route right now, and I need to be this fool and focus on my masculine energy to really push it forward, like only fire can push you forward, like no other element can push you forward like the fire does. So you are embodying that fire full Aries energy, but not to, you did not use the Arian energy to bring tower, but you are using using Aries energy, that fire energy, to survive in this dry land that you find yourself. Why do you have to leave your heart behind? And this is better than not getting any inspiration, feeling stuck, and all the time same thing, same old, and feeling exhausted and burdensome. This is better, this fool is better than this situation in your mind. So Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Wands. What is telling me that when this sacred union happens, Aquarius, you're gonna realize that this is something that you are gonna realize a lot of download gonna come to you. You're gonna realize that you have been focusing something that is very solely yours. You are constantly focusing on Ace of Pentacles. Even now with this new journey, you are focusing on how you can build yourself. And in order to build yourself, you feel like movement is something necessary. So you're honing this masculine energy, but the Ace of Pentacles is reversed and telling you this is you. With this partnership, you need to work on your partnership. Three of Pentacles. It's not about just your foundation, not about just your which is good, but you are gonna find this, you are gonna hone more of a Libran energy rather than Aries energy. That's what it's telling me. It's telling me that you are going to understand that this connection, in order to bring this thing together, you need to reconcile with your Libran energy, and how to work with others, how to, like even in relationship, how working with the lover, working with the partner is the way to work on yourself. How bring two together in order to create one out of it. That is I feel like that is the journey that you are on right now. And it's gonna tell you, and with the Eight of Wands, lot of Sagittarian energy, it's gonna hit you hard. It's gonna make sense, and there's gonna be a lot of movement from that, because I'm getting Eight of Wands and Three of Pentacles. Lot of understanding of how your inner being works together. That understanding gonna come here. I'm gonna get one more card with the Page of Wands. Look at this Knight of Wands. Yeah, you are a very passionate person. Let me tell you this. I mean, you already maybe know. I mean, if you have any doubt on that, don't doubt. You are very passionate. You are a kind of person who wants to do things differently, with passion, with force, with vigor, with purpose. But this situation took away the passionate part from you. because this passionate thing that comes from your high priestess, that comes from your heart. But when your heart is constantly telling your mind that your heart is pulling you down, and your mind is being brutal to your heart, so this is very hard. When heart or mind is on a fire, on a war, it's very hard to bring out the passion, this raw passion that you hold for life, for love, for other person, for you. So it kind of took away passion, it kind of took away the creativity aspect of it from you. But it's like understanding that not like we all work differently. Like I am Libra sun, I'm Aquarius rising, Libra sun. I'm telling you, I don't usually, I never talk about myself, but I really feeling like talk about myself a little bit. I always I have a hard time understanding, not hard time, like I do not understand, I do not feel myself, just myself. Because of Libra, I always I get a sense of self in relation to something, in relation to someone. It doesn't have to be romantic or anything. Like it relation to something. I don't identify myself just an autonomous being, just floating around by myself. Everything comes to me is on a relational platform. Like I feel like there is like a Libra energy is heavy here, that kind of unity. And that's yourself, that's your Aries is all about self. But your self is combination of you and other. It's like understanding the Libra energy in its core. That's gonna happen, and that's where the sacred union gonna happen, because that's where you're gonna unite you with yourself, and that's gonna lead to union of you and your lover, you and your partner, you and the loved one that you are leaving behind and moving forward. That union gonna bring this other union as well together. All right, Aquarius, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, take care. Bye.